421 Sweet Treats, Anne Marie Islands, Home Beach's sweetest little 5-star cafe, man. My friends Dawn and Brady, everything is organic, is that's possible to be organic, and it's cooked right there on the premise. And I have had the opportunity to try several of the pastries and several of Brady's creations. And man, you're talking about mixing some stuff together that your palate ain't never heard of before or tasted before. That's it. So 421 Sweet Treats, that's 5337 Gulf Drive out Anne Marie Island.
And speaking of those guys out there, they've been actually making some herb tea for Chrissy for helping out. If you guys are nervous about the coronavirus, drink hot tea.
Yeah.
Not that instant stuff. Just a regular tea bag like you used to dip in there.
Yeah.
Because it washes all those germs down, and then your stomach acid, your immune system will kick in and wipe it out.
Yeah. As long as you get it out of your nasal passages and it bypasses your lungs, you don't have to worry about it. And then I want to give a shout out to PMI. PMI is, we have a business called Fitline, and right now we've had it on hold. That's the beautiful thing about the coronavirus, right? If you've had something on hold that probably at the time it wasn't fitting, and so you kind of put it on the back burner, go and pick those things up, because now maybe they're more pertinent, more more relevant, because my company, PMI, has products that have all of the things in it that combat corona, those things that boost your immune system, because the reality is the people that are dying from corona have compromised immune systems in one way, shape, or fashion. So we'll look. If you're on Facebook, because you're looking at us here. Go to Our Fitline Lifestyle. Our Fitline Lifestyle. And hey man, you stay safe too, Barry, man. And listen, I want you to come over to our new studios, and when we get our phone line in, to call in and contribute, because people would like to hear what it is you have to say.
Well, we should be able to transfer the calls when they call the 201 number.
Yeah.
To our cell.
Yeah, we'll do that. Especially since I won't have to use mine. I have to get everything set up. So yeah, we had to break down everything at the Prenderville Studios, and now we're over at the Oneiko Farmers Market, and it's going to be really cool. I mean, I again, I can show it to you, but they're in the process of putting it together, and I'm sure they'd rather have you see it in full bloom. But there'll be everything. There'll be jewelry. It'll be a you guys that go to the Red Barn here in our area that know about the Red Barn. It'll be a Red Barn Plus. Red Barn, kind of like high-end Red Barn. I think they got, Don, how many? 112 stalls already that have already been spoken for. It'll be a full house. They'll have some really great food, Peruvian, Salvadorian. They'll have a coffee place. It's going to be real cool. So you guys that live in Bradenton, you won't have to go down to downtown Sarasota. You can still go, but now you have another opportunity to come here. Don and Fuse, Don Dean Media and Fuse Production will be providing the entertainment and setting up again the Oneiko's Farmers Market Network. And so. And speaking of that, there's going to be some kind of, we got to think, can we talk about the Lyric Lounge yet?
No, we haven't.
I said, can we?
We can.
Okay.
Weekends.
Yeah, it's going to be weekends?
Yes.
Okay, on the weekends, we're going to be doing what they call the Lyric Lounge. Now, our artists now are having a difficult time. I think the phone's getting ready to go down. Artists now are having a difficult time making money because all the bars and stuff are closed, and so everybody's gone viral. We're going to be creating a venue for people to come in that don't have to set up at their house, and would like to have it a little bit better than just you in your room and people looking in your closet and stuff. Keep it in the closet. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, Chrissy, yeah, Our Fitline Lifestyle, check it out. And listen, there's an opportunity to buy product on there. There's an opportunity to join. And it is a really fantastic company. It's a German company. You know, the Germans, they engineer stuff really well, right? So check it out. Check it out. Listen, we've been busy doing the Corona, man. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm screaming. You know, we've been busy doing the Corona. Viva Corona! That's what I always say. And my spiritual dad said, well, you know that Corona means crown, right? And so what you're really saying is praise the crown, which is the King of Kings. A man always finds a way to take it spiritual. That's what I love about it. So this Corona is a blessing, guys. I know it sounds crazy, and I know that you know, it's kind of hard to see it that way. But at the end of the day, it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
A lot of the people that were sick that perished from it, they were already dying from another ailment.
Yeah.
And they're no longer suffering, they're no longer in pain.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, you ask for healing, and sometimes going on to heaven is that healing. Move that away, but so, you know, and it sounds kind of crazy, but it's just the way it is, guys. Everything is about perception, right? Oh, there it went. So maybe we're still on here, and we'll continue. And see if you can close down and open back up and see if you see the other, or just go and see if you see the other
I
one.
can see him now.
This one froze.
Because it's over.
On YouTube.
Yeah. So if you guys can see us,
It says we're live now. So let me see if we'll see us moving in a minute. I mean, there's about a minute delay on that.
10 more
So.
minutes.
we got 10 more minutes.
Yep.
All right, man. I'm feeling so good here in our new digs.
Yeah, I like their AC.
Yeah, man. Imagine AC in this big old place. Wow.
At my place, like I grew up without AC. If you got hot, jumped in the lake or the pool, whatever else, and poor Don's behind all the equipment. It's all hot, and the lights are right by him. And he's like,
He's tough.
you gotta get a fan.
He's tough.
You know.
All right. I guess we can move the denatured alcohol.
Denuded. Whoa.
Natured.
Denatured. Yeah, that. So,
Still going.
it's still going.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw us moving.
Is that the new us?
the new? Is it live or memorized?
Yeah. Anyway, guys, you know, our main goal in this life is to be hope dealers. I used to be a dope dealer. I ain't gonna lie. I made some money and lost some money and did some stupid stuff as a result of my habit. But right now I'm a hope dealer. And you know, there's this saying, I used to be a hopeless dope fiend, but now I'm a dopeless hope fiend. I pray on it. I pray for everybody to have this feeling of a surety. Because when you have hope and you have faith, you have a surety. You know that everything is gonna always work out. It may not work out the way you want it to, but man, if you could just accept that there is a power greater than yourself that has things lined up, all you have to do is go and do what it is that you need to do, and the rest will take care of itself. That is an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. And so, and so, all you guys that are currently searching for, you know, and you get into the rooms and they say you need to find a higher power, and right now, you know, you can't wrap your head around Christianity or whatever the case might be. You know, start with the God of love, which is what Jesus is, but you can call it whatever you want to call it, you know, because that's what this is all about. That's what it's all about. First of all, again, loving yourself, not in a selfish, I gotta me kind of way. When I'm talking about loving yourself and to the point that you can love somebody else. It's hard to love somebody else when you don't love yourself.
Like when I first got sick, I didn't want to be involved in a relationship because I didn't want to put anybody through any of that. And then I'm laying in bed with me and my dog and my pillow and the big screen TV, and I'm like,
this ain't living.
Sucks, you know.
It's cold over here. Need some warmth.
But you know, then
Need
you
some
realize, well,
warmth and body over there.
you know, like how can you ask someone to love you if you,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, if you're not digging yourself. You know, and if you're feeling like your existence is more temporary, but you know, love is eternal. Once you have it, it's eternal. Whether you go away or not, that love never goes away.
You know, what I got, even from friends, they were like, well, how dare you that you're being selfish? I'm like, how am I being selfish? I don't want to put somebody through all that heartache.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And
everything's
and
perspective.
It was basically like, I didn't give anybody else the opportunity to make a decision. I made the decision for them.
That's partially true.
So,
There's a partial truth to that. You know, but the reality is that you were trying to be caring about somebody else, or not
yeah.
wanting them to get to that point.
And like on my page, I put this thing on there, you know, because somebody asked me what, you know, if I had a bucket list, this and that. And I said, well, I really wanted to I've never been married. So I put that on there. I've had 6 girls. I'll marry you, son. I'm like,
All right.
There's a reason why I was able to buy my house, because I didn't get married. I have to give up half my stuff. You know?
And I'm not planning on giving it up now.
No.
Well, me on the other hand, I've been married 3-4 times, and they got it all. I learned. See, that's why I learned to live on much of nothing. And you can do it, guys. I mean, you know, how many houses can you have anyway? I had 3. How many cars can you have? I had a bunch, you know. But right now, you can only drive one at a time, you know, or any time. You can only drive one at a time. In a house, you can only stay in one room at a time. You know, I know some people that got these big monstrosities. I mean, I'm talking about, you know, where you can have somebody living in the other side of the house and you don't even know they're there.
Before Katrina hit, this friend of mine, her like great grandmother passed away and gave her this B&B in New Orleans. Well, it had I think 32 bathrooms, 32 each bedroom had its own bathroom in it. And I was like, oh my God. She's like, what? I said, okay, let's say you got to go to the store for toilet paper. You've got to put toilet paper in 37 bathrooms, or maybe it was 40, something like that. But I'm like, that means you need that many towels. That means you need, and she's like, and she got the thing going real good, and then Katrina wiped out the 200-year-old plantation style home she had. But
Trouble's coming, people. It's gonna always come. It's part of life. You know, it's how you deal with it. It is your perspective of it. If you would take it as your toughening board or whatever you're doing, your toughening experience, if you would take it as that thing that builds character, you know, if you would take it as part of your testimony or however you want to look at it, and know that we are just a product of our experiences, okay? And if you and how we've dealt with them. I know people right now that have gone through some stuff and it devastated them. They got post-traumatic, whatever it is they got, and they've been stuck there for years. And I'm talking about some people, they were outgoing and whatever, and
it says we were live.
yeah, that's the old one.
No, I got up, but maybe no, it went back to the other one.
Well, I can't because it's in my pocket.
No, it went back to the original show.
Oh,
Don, I don't know if we're still live or not.
okay. Can you close that?
Like, get out of that
Yeah,
one?
get out of it and come
Yeah.
back.
And usually you pop up.
Yeah.
Live.
Well, anyway,
Wait, no, we're back again then.
there it is. Now hey, look at that.
So
Good job, Donito.
he's like, I didn't do nothing. He's like, sure.
Yeah.
That'd be $50 extra.
Listen. We've been working on this now for months, and now we've moved up and our environment. We don't have to operate from you know, a limited space.
We don't have to hear my dog farting all the time.
I love the dog farting. Yeah, dog.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, what's up, dog? How much time we got there, Mr. Producer?
1 minute.
Hey, guys, listen, we love you guys, and I just want to let you know that, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it is so much better to be happy. Smile. A smile is a wonderful thing, and increases your face value. And Sean, Minister Sean.
Wash your hands.
So the hip, the heart.
Pray for me tomorrow, guys. Please. Thank you.
Yeah, at around 10:30, I'm expecting to be feeling a bunch of prayers going up. Around 10:30 tomorrow morning. Mark your calendars, please. Mark your calendars.
If no one told you that they love you today,
We love
we
you.
love you guys.
Peace.
Peace out. Rubber side.
Right as the phone died. Guess we got 2 live feeds today.